All right, here we go. Question number 12 from our 1316 homework number 7 in MyLab Math. It says to transform the polar equation to an equation in rectangular coordinates. So what we want to do, instead of having r's and thetas, we want to convert this into terms of x and y. And if I read ahead a little bit so that I know where I'm trying to get to, it says, what is the slope-intercept form of the equation? So I know that I'm looking for y equals mx plus b eventually. What I know is I've got two formulas for converting from polar to rectangular. R equals the square root of x squared plus y squared. And that formula does not have a theta in it, so that one's not going to be used this time. The other formula that I've used previously is theta is the inverse tangent of y over x. And both of these formulas are important. You need to know both of those. So the second formula says if I have a theta, I can replace it with the inverse tangent of y over x. And so that's what I'm going to replace this theta with. That's going to be the inverse tangent of y over x equals 7 pi over 4. And now if you notice, I don't have any more theta. There's no r in theta. Now it's in terms of x and y. And now I need to try to get to slope-intercept form. So we're going to move the inverse tangent over. That's going to give us y over x equals, and that'll become tangent of 7 pi over 4. And then that's going to give me something that I can calculate, and I'm going to use my calculator for that, okay? Here we go. Tangent of 7 pi over 4. And I think that's going to be -1. Let's see. Yep, -1. And so this is going to calculate to be -1. Remember, I'm trying to get to slope-intercept form. So I need to multiply both sides by x. And then I'm going to have y by itself. Y equals -1 times x, which is really just -x. And that is my slope-intercept form. And if they wanted me to, I could even list the slope and the y-intercept. Since it's in slope-intercept form, it doesn't ask for it, but I could give it if I needed to. All right, so here we go. Slope-intercept form. Y equals -x. And this is a three-part question. Let's see. What is the graph of this equation? Well, it's definitely a line. I need to know which quadrants it goes through. So let's graph this line real quick. It's not going to take long to graph this because we know that the y-intercept is 0 and the rise over run, the slope is -1, so that means to go down 1 over 1. And there's our line. So that's going to run through quadrants 2 and 4. Right here. A line in quadrants 2 and 4. And continue. And then it's going to ask me to pick the correct graph. Well, since I've already graphed this, it's going to be pretty easy to pick that. That's going to be answer D. And we're done. Man, I hope that was helpful. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave those in the comment section below, or you can text me. And thanks for watching.